GA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New England Patriots. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field. Position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, set. 30, G.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
May looking to run. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
43, 15. Hey, rip list. Attack!
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Here we go, 15. Listen.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yellow.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
Hey, rip it. Watch out.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Sit up.
Throwing here is May. It's complete downfield out left to his running back. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Hey, what's that?
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the booths right now? The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's May. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. And now they'll audible to something else.
Hey, color.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Attack! Come back! Hey, 57! Yellow!
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Hey, rip list! High down these two! Let's go, 15!
And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play.
Hey, yellow, go! Yellow!
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time,
hey,
won't you?
43, 15! Yellow!
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running,
15.
excellent blocking at the point of attack.
Hey,
They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Yellow. Let's go on, Eddie. Yellow. Attack, attack. Right side.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
Let's
And
go,
he's
baby.
got this
Roll it,
down
roll
to
it.
the 35.
Hey, color, color. Right side.
A quick throw here out to Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Hey, ribble it, ribble it. Yellow. Right side.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Fight on these two, fight on these two. 15. That's a lot, right. Right side.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Robert Spillane, the linebacker, there on the tackle. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2nd and 5.
Hey, Ripley, come back. Wide right. 180. Hey, 43. Yellow. 15. Let's go.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards
Hey,
to the
we're good.
13-yard line.
15, 15.
Third down and 6.
Hey, 57, 57. Hey, Sunday on Sunday on Sunday on. Right side.
A give right side for Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He's going deep for Brown. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A very Interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Xavier Worthy, 43 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find...
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And look at this, right away a loose football. And it looked like he... was able to get it back, so a big sigh of relief there as that would have been a disastrous way to start this ball game.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
Here we go. White 20. Super one. Turbo set.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 31, here comes second and a yard.
Cut. 180. Done.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
180. Shell.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
20. Turbo set.
Now Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down.
180. What's that?
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
Hey, kill. Orange. What's that?
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over possession here up at the 44. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. and let
Roll
him
it,
know
roll it.
he'll be back the very next series.
Hey, Sunday
Now
on Sunday on
Mahomes
Sunday
going
on
to shift
Sunday.
him around.
Yellow. Hey, 57 color, 57 color. High side.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards there, just like last play.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Yellow. Hey, Riblet, Riblet.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. That flag, that'll push him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Yellow. Beside.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
Hey,
He'll
we're
go
good,
down as a
we're good.
gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Yellow.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Beside.
Now Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Beside.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he stopped immediately there.
Attack. Get on the
Maybe
ball.
just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Attack. Beside.
A quick throw caught by Rice. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Remember the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Here goes tonight. Hold on. 180. What's that?
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
They'll go again with Gibbs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Two yards to go, second down.
180. What's that?
They'll try the air now with Goff. Got his man, it's Williams. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Value 1. DC. Here goes tonight. What's that?
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here goes value 3. What's that?
They'll run with Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Hey, Ripley. Hey, 57. Right side.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Yellow. 180. Right side.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Mahomes is going to run the option left. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Easy. What's that?
Here's Mahomes to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Obama. What's that?
A final shot before break here. Goff. And his throw here's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here's Goff. That is caught. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Gibbs straight ahead. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 85 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Shot. Black 20. Value 3. Value 3. What's that?
Right back to him on first down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Final minute now in the third quarter. Goff now to throw. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Tonight. 180. Shell. What's that?
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 21, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Cut. 180.
Goff now looks to throw. This one swung out to Montgomery. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Anthony Ferkser from 17 yards out. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Yellow.
Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, First and 10 here. Here's Pacheco on the read option. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Yellow.
Again, it's Pacheco. Shows his strength at the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Attack!
Mahomes going to change things up.
Attack!
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Attack!
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Yellow.
A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Hey, 57. Yep.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow. Hero 15.
Mahomes to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because